Big 96.1. It's a little after 6 o'clock Monday morning. And Caroline Hammond, the Dean of Health Sciences from South Ark Community College, in studio with us. And you're not usually up this time of the morning, right?
No.
Me neither. I'm telling you. So the Dean of Health Sciences. Now, this week, of course, College Week and South Ark Community College. You've got a great program in place that you're over, because the health sciences, you're talking about occupational therapy programs, you're talking about the nursing, you're talking about EMT, and I mean, I guess it goes on and on.
Yes.
So give us a little insight. If somebody who is getting ready, maybe their kids or they are getting ready to graduate from high school shortly, and they want to get into the medical field, I mean, South Ark Community College, that's the place for them to go.
Absolutely. We have a lot, actually about 13 medical programs right now for them to get into, which is a pretty good number for such a small community. And we have great resources at South Arkansas Community College for them to come, get help and get guidance on how to get into college and what all the steps are to be able to do that. And we have program directors over all of the medical programs that can help guide them into what they need to do, in order to be able to be admitted or be selected for the programs. Most of them, but not all of them, are selective admission. So there are things that they have to do, once they get the prerequisite courses, which is the ones that are required before they can get into the program. Some programs require an application. Some also require an admission test and certain scores on those tests, as well as certain GPA, certain grades in some of those prerequisite courses, so we can help them, guide them, tell them what they need to do, what grades they need to make to get in, and help them, get there, because that's what we do.
And I can see the grade part, because, if you've got somebody who's going to be working on you as a nurse or any of the health field, you want to make sure they know what they're doing.
Absolutely. Right. Yeah. But, somebody just coming out of high school, they really just need, some hand holding. Just, this is what you need to do, and this is who you need to talk to first. And we have, wonderful people at South Ark who can help guide them. And as I said, we have about 13 medical programs that are in various different health science fields. We have one program that's almost completely online, so they can even take the classes while they're in their pajamas at 3 o'clock in the morning if they want.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Right.
That's a lot of programs. So I guess, too, and you start talking about the basics, you got to have that, but really for everything. But you start getting the basics, and then if you want to maybe change from one thing to another, it's all going to be right there at South Ark Community College in El Dorado.
Absolutely. And we are here for our community, hence the term community college. We like to provide the resource and the learning and the education for those in our area to have careers in the medical arena. So we're here to help them.
And, I've known a lot of people who have gone through the program that are nurses. Most of the paramedics, around here have gone through the programs at South Arkansas Community College. And the one thing that they always tell me is that, it wasn't easy. It's not supposed to be easy.
That's correct.
They had to learn everything, but they felt like they were at home inside there, and they were given good guidance and supervision, and they felt like they got all the information that they needed to get. And that's important, because like you say, especially for somebody who's fresh out of high school, it's a different world when you start getting into college.
Right. And, one thing about a community college like South Ark is we have a lower ratio of instructors to students, so that, they can kind of give them more of that understanding that, we're here to teach you, we're here to help you. And most of our programs that are eligible for approval or accreditation from external entities, we do that at a higher expense to our facility, so that we are held to a higher standard and we provide that quality education. A lot of programs can put students out and put graduates out, but we want to have and continue to maintain that reputation that our graduates are high quality graduates in their career fields.
It's very important because you want to be a star
Yes,
in your field.
We put out stars. That's exactly what we do.
That's exactly. We're talking with Caroline Hammond this morning, Dean of Health Sciences. If they want to get in touch with you in particular, how do they do that?
My direct line number is 870-864-7102, and I can direct them to the program director that they might need to talk to or help guide them. We also have a great website that has all of the information that they need on southark.edu website, and then point to academics and point to health sciences. And then all of our health science programs have pop-outs, and so they can select one of those and go in and learn all that they need to, about exactly, who they need to contact and what they need to get in, and what, the admission process is. And so all of that information is at their fingertips.